All right, every developer goes through this, inheriting code that's complex and has zero documentation.
That's what senior engineer Margaret tells her colleague, who's totally lost in an unfamiliar codebase.
He's been stuck for days in some tangled proration engine. I'm sure that sounds familiar.
So here's the big question. You can't really judge the code until you have a mental model for it.
Most of us make two huge mistakes, jumping into the middle and trying to understand it all at once.
The real solution? You build a high-level model first. Let's get into the game plan.
This method helps you get the big picture first so you don't drown in the details later.
In the first pass, you're not even reading code. You're just building a vocabulary of key concepts. And yeah, you can use AI to help, but think of it as a starting point, not the absolute truth. Just paste the file structure into an AI and ask it to guess what the system is trying to do.
Okay, on to the flow pass. Now you trace one single transaction from start to finish. That's it.
Remember, AI has no idea why a decision was made. You always have to verify what it says. That middle part is always the hardest, right? Because it assumes you already have all the context.
So here are 3 techniques to help you tackle that confusing core logic, one step at a time. This is why tests are amazing. They describe what was intended, not just what was built.
This isn't just random poking around. It's a safe way to let the code actually teach you how it works.
Weird code almost always has a story, maybe compliance rules or some old forgotten requirement.
The real answers are in the code's history. The commits and PRs are a treasure map.
A file that changes this often is telling you a story. It's pointing you right to a complex area.
All those discussions and justifications in the PR, that's where you find the original why. So you've built your mental model, you feel confident. What's the very last thing you need to do?
Be a good ancestor. Document everything you learn for the next developer who comes along.
Which leaves us with one last thought. How are you going to make their journey easier than yours was?